My entire life, I have never given up at anything. I'm Captain Dave from St. Pete Beach, Florida. I've been driving boats since I was 8 years old. That's why they call me Captain Dave. I grew up in Treasure Island, Florida. Diving, fishing, jumping off of bridges, you name it, I was outside the entire time. I'm a really resourceful guy. I can build a lot of stuff. I built my own house from the ground up. Dug the footers, twisted steel, poured concrete, hung the trusses, framed the walls, installed the windows, the whole shebang. When I get on Survivor, I'm gonna build a smash cabana on the beach just to see what happens. I'm ready to stir things up. If I don't hear a rumor by noon, I start one. I was coming back from heli skiing in Canada when I saw my first ad for Survivor. I knew immediately I was gonna be on that show. I couldn't apply immediately because I was a caretaker for my dad, but we would watch the show together. We would have the TV on old man loud. The whole neighborhood knew that Survivor was coming on when that Ancient Voices came on. My dad passed in 2003 and I got busy applying for Survivor. I've applied to Survivor more times than I can keep track of. I've had my successes with callbacks. Sydney, Lauren, Alex, Ken, Kyle, Jackie, and Lynn. I haven't made it to the mountaintop, but it doesn't keep me from trying. The first time I applied was at the Hard Rock Cafe in Tampa in 2004. I won a Survivor trivia contest on the local CBS affiliate. The producers were so impressed they gave me the #1 spot at the open casting call in Tampa. It was crazy. People were dressed in costumes, people were doing shots, people were getting voted out of the room. Crazy, but fun. I knew at that time I got the taste that I was gonna be on Survivor and I was gonna do well. April 30th, 2010, my phone rings. Unknown caller. It's Ken from SEG Casting. He says, Dave, we have a last-minute opening for Survivor Nicaragua and we're considering you for a spot on the show. I said, Ken, if you're telling me I'm gonna be in Nicaragua in 10 days filming for Survivor, I'm telling you that I've got my shoes on right now and I'm just gonna start running there. In 2011, I submitted a video for the Sears contest and was selected as one of the top 10 videos. I didn't win, but it sure got me close. The very next year, my phone rings again, unknown caller. It's Cassie Fleigel from SEG Casting. She says, Dave, I've looked at your video, yours is on top. I'm taking this to Lynn's office and I'm gonna see if I can't get you a spot on the show. That was really exciting. I thought, here I go, I'm gonna make it. In 2017, my daughter Danielle and I were being cast for the show Hunted. It didn't get picked up, but we were ready to go. I was picking her up at the airport. She had this big old smirk on her face. I said, what are you grinning at, you goofball? And she goes, my dad's got a monster truck. In the early 80s, I was a professional water skier and got called upon to shoot an album cover for the Go-Go's and Belinda Carlisle. We even wound up dating for a hot minute. After that, I was in a boat in the Bahamas and I wound up playing cards with Ed McMahon and Stan Musial, my childhood idol. Right after that, I took 50 days off and went on a walkabout for my 50th birthday. I hiked the jungles in Cartagena, Colombia. I hiked up to Costa Rica. And right after that, I flew all the way to the Yukon and went heli skiing in Canada. For all those things that I've seen and done, that's why I'm gonna win Survivor. I'm still in great shape. I even put a lap pool in my backyard. I swim 1,000 yards a day. Every time I touch that wall and turn around, I think about winning challenges on Survivor. I've had my water sports business for 40 years. What better training for Survivor is it to be out on the hot sand every day, fixing jet skis, sweating it out, grinding out the gears, working shoulder to shoulder with my millennial crew. That's a challenge in itself. As far as my gameplay goes, I intend to have a lot of fun. Rupert and Keith were two of my favorite players and they brought a lot of mischief to the show. If that doesn't work, I intend to create a lot of havoc. Remember my motto, if I don't hear a rumor by noon, I start one. Don't let my age fool you. I am going to bridge the generational gap in Survivor like it's never been done before.
So, my dad's cool.
Rolling Stones Exhibit NYC, what's that? I have the tools and the equipment. My gameplay is gonna be fun. I'm socially active. I'm physically fit. I'm mentally acute, and I am gonna win Survivor. On Survivor, fire is life, and I intend to bring a lot of fire to the show. I'm Captain Dave from St. Pete Beach, Florida. and I'm looking forward to another one of those unknown caller calls.